What is good, y'all? Sean the Smooth Game Man back again with yet another anime review video, baby. You guys did show a lot of support for the first 3 that we splashed out. I know it's gonna be kind of hard to figure out where to kind of put these out so they come out, you know, regularly. I don't want you guys to think they're gonna come in waves and just kind of go away. So they will be coming out regularly. So I'm gonna figure out a way without like trying to put it on like a specific day, like Anime Tuesday. Like I wanted to just kind of come out throughout the week, but we'll figure out a way to get that in, as well as another anime video into as well through the week. Maybe 2-3 anime videos a week. Coming to you guys at least till we finish up this series, and then I'll have to find more content to do. But we have 3 coming here back to back to back while your boy is out of town. I'm pre-recording a lot of this here, so expect these to kind of come up, and we'll be back to the music soon. But today we are getting into a anime that I finished roughly, was this one of like the first, this was one of the first animes that I got put on that I finished, and I gotta say, bro, plot twist, feeling bad for people, it's just crazy. Y'all can tell by the title, man, this is The Promised Neverland. I don't know if you have not seen this anime, please go check it out. If you have not seen season 2 of this anime, because it has 2 seasons, please go see this anime, because first and foremost, you are about to see the 3 smartest children you've ever met in your life, man. You got Emma, Norman, and Ray. Ray is the one with like the darker color hair. Emma's obviously the girl, and then you have Norman after that. The 3 smartest children that you will see, and what this whole anime is built off of these kids in an orphanage thinking that they are all living together, growing together, and once they reach a certain age, they're always adopted. It's at the same time every time too, so I don't know how nobody caught on earlier, but it is kids that are orphans, so they're probably not thinking too much of it. At the same age or around the same age, every year right on their birthday, they get adopted. And you know, they're thinking they're going to a loving family, a loving home, and everything is going smooth. They have somebody they call Mother running the whole facility. She's playing games with them, feeding them, and actually educating them. They're taking regular tests on the week, comparing their scores, seeing if their scores are getting better and smarter. And once they reach a certain score, also happens to be around the time that they get adopted. These scores are showing how smart they are. I mean, it's basically taking like end of school testing, right? And so this is one of those sci-fi mystery type of animes because of what it includes, what it entails. Yeah, so you're watching through the story, you're falling in love with these kids. No Drake, bro, no Drake. But you know what I'm saying? You're building an emotional connection with these kids. You're loving them like your own, and then one of them you finally get to see one get adopted, but she left behind one of her favorite toys. So Emma, one of the main characters, or the main character, goes to try to return it to her, and that's when all hell breaks loose. I'm talking about the biggest plot twist of the century. You start to realize the world is not what it seems at all. So I'm going to try to, you know, talk about the anime without revealing too much spoilers, but just know a little bit of spoiler watch here throughout, right? And you know, if you want full details on everything, you got to watch the anime, because that's one thing I will do. Although I might spoil a little bit, I'm not going to tell you the whens, whys, hows, wheres, all that type of stuff. You're going to have to go look. So let's dive right into this anime review. So what you realize is that things are just not what they seem. They're not actually going to the homes that they think they're going to. They're going to a type of home where they are being used. Basically, those test scores come into a good handy because they're being used to feed the intellect of others. And these others aren't just other humans, right? These others are people from another land, Neverland. You know what I'm saying? Like another land. And they are just trying to feast off the intellect and smartness of human children. Not human adults, but human children, because it's seen as when you get into adulthood, or the older you get, your mind starts to become more warped. You start becoming less innocent, and the chances, and basically they're trying to say like peak smart in this show. They're trying to say like peak smartness happens when you're a kid, pretty much. Like from there, like you reach a peak level at a young age, and then it's kind of downhill, or you just drop a little bit below, and it becomes not as valuable to them for them to learn from. So that's how it is portrayed. And now once Emma learns of this, though, she comes back and she starts trying to tell as many people as possible, because she wants them to know what's going on. And so she tells her 2 best friends, Ray and Norman. You want to call him Connor for some reason, but Ray and Norman. And they plan an escape. But here's the thing, they don't want to just escape themselves after finding this out. They want the entire plant to escape, or the entire orphanage to escape, that plan of land. I think it's like 30 some kids. Keep in mind, these are kids ranging from newborn, like toddler age, like 3, barely able to walk, to I think they go up to 12, I want to say. Like they are some young kids though in this camp, you know. So they want everybody to escape. Keep in mind, the mother who's playing games with them regularly is not a slouch. It's not like it's like Matilda, you know what I'm saying? It's not like this heavy set. No. She fit, fast. She's smart too, because to be a leader of these orphanages, they also take tests, and they bring the smartest women to lead the kids to make them smart. So there's a whole lot of plot twists and turns. Like, you know, the women are out there leading, and they're out there making the kids smart, and then it gets revealed that there's actually a connection between the women and the kids of the orphanage. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but there is a connection between them, and it's just basically this cat and mouse game from that point. How the kids escape, how they escape with the most amount of people possible, if not all. Like, Emma wants to take everybody, Ray wants to just them 3 go, and kind of Norman's just kind of stuck in the middle trying to figure out how to, if it's possible to do Emma's way, but leaning towards Ray. So the whole thing is basically like an escape route, and then, you know, getting to, if they can escape, you know, what is the outside world like? Is it like this everywhere? They have to be trapped. There's no way the world is really allowing this to happen, because the only thing they know is everything inside this orphanage. So I think it's one of those movies that has a lot of plot twists to it. It's going to keep you on the edge of your seat. You're going to think that you understand the show for like 3 episodes, and then boom, episode 4 is going to hit, and you're going to be like, wait, what? And then everything that you knew about the first 3 episodes is going to completely change. It's going to make sense, but it's going to completely change. You're going to be like, so that's the real reason that happened? Like, that's what's going... Right, it's going to flip and switch. You're going to start to realize that there are so many different plot twists. The movie or the anime itself is bigger. The world is bigger than you even think it is. It's not even just the orphanage. The world is huge, very big. And the reason that they're dealing with this, you will actually learn in season 2 when it unveils why they are like this, why they are specifically chosen, why are they in the orphanage, why are these kids selected, and how big the world truly is, and what the outside world truly is like. Because whether they leave or not, they're going to give you guys some backstory, some context over what's going on outside. So I highly suggest it as a very good anime to watch if you want to put it into, like, if you are a very mystery buff type of person, or you love plot twists. Honestly, it does get very dark. It is a very dark anime. It doesn't show anything too dark though. So it doesn't show how they're used for their intellect. It just tells you, and kind of like in very obvious text, you know what's going on, but they never show it to you. So in that aspect, I gotta say it's not that dark, but it is dark, bro. The meaning is dark. It's sad. It's I mean, I will say I never like cried throughout the anime. I never like, you know, shed a tear. I felt bad for sure, but I didn't cry, shed no tears. I mean, there's gonna be some funny moments throughout of it. There's gonna be some moments though where you're like, why was this necessary? Who wrote this? It's gonna make you question who wrote this, bruh, a lot throughout this anime. And I'm just trying to check out, you know, that's pretty much just about everything I can kind of say without, you know, kind of giving it away, right? And like I said, there's just other creatures involved in this that are kind of controlling the strings, making backdoor deals, and the fact that this is all happening to children is what's making it the worst. But still, I think it gives you a good point to look at, a good anime to watch. It's a pretty short one. I think it's 12 episodes each season, so 24 episodes total, because there's only 2 seasons. There was, from what I've understood from the person that put me on, that actually read the manga too, I think there was supposed to be a 3rd season. It just didn't get enough, you know, attention behind it to promote spending a 3rd season. But there is more technically to it, so if you guys want more after you watch the 2nd season, go read those manhwas, go read those mangas, because they will have more information, more stuff for you. And there's definitely, I think there's even a different ending too in the manga. So let me know what you guys think of it down below. If this incited you to want to go see it, let me know. If you've already watched it, I mean, let me know down below. How did I do in my review? Like, am I giving an accurate assumption of this? And now, what I would give the anime, I'd honestly say it was like an 8.3 out of 10. It was pretty good for me. I think there were definitely some points in the anime where it could have did maybe a little bit better, flushing out the world, flushing out how some things happened in the show, because sometimes they kind of get you left with like, oh, this is happening now. here's a little bit of a reason as to why, but it doesn't fully connect. Like flushing that out a little bit more. I think they could have did a better job of showing other points of the world. I think that'll kind of make more sense once you watched it. And yeah, I mean, that's all I can really say without spoiling too much. I mean, I can go ahead and let me go ahead and throw in like a little spoiler warning right here. So everything I'm about to say next will be spoiler. Do not watch. If you guys are not watching, clicking out. Peace out. Love every single one of you guys. Shout out to Smooth Game. We up. But spoiler people. Yeah, if they had showed some of the other different plants, because obviously there's other different farms out there for these kids to be fielded from and eaten. If they had showed some of those other different plants and maybe put it up a couple other side characters and maybe had a couple of those other plants meet up for one final assault against the demons and then fully put it into the world, I think that could have been crazy. But just the plot twist of that, there's actually a blood type that where they don't have to eat humans. They wanted to eradicate that just so they could keep eating humans and kind of keep a hierarchy. This kind of shows you like there's some similarities about that, keeping something around to keep others lower and keep others higher, when it's not even the most ethical way. There's actually a way that everybody can be top dog. I mean, I don't know. You guys let me know if it sounds like something you guys know. But now that we got that all up, I'll catch you guys in the next anime review. Once again, 8.3 out of 10 is what I give this one. It's still a very good anime. Let me know what you guys would give it down below if it's one of your favorites, and we'll kind of go from there. Catch you guys in the next anime though. It's me, boy SGG, or no, that's the gaming channel one. Make sure you guys head over to the gaming channel though. Smooth That Game. It's boy Sean, Smooth That Game, Black Okage, Black Avatar, and King Leo. I don't got a nickname for Promise Neverland because I don't want to be there. Catch y'all next time, man. Peace.